In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a comprehensive case report in Salesforce. Case reports are crucial tools for managing and analyzing your customer support activities, allowing you to gather insights and make informed decisions. Let's dive in and simplify this process for you. To start off, we'll need to navigate to the Reports section in Salesforce, which is an essential step in getting the ball rolling. So let's get started by locating the Reports tab. You'll usually find this at the top corner of your Salesforce interface. This tab acts as your gateway to all existing reports, and it's also where you'll be creating new ones. Once you've zeroed in on the Reports tab and selected it, you'll be redirected to the Reports homepage. If you're new to this, it might be worth spending a moment or two to familiarize yourself with the layout, just to make everything less daunting. Now, let's move on to the exciting part, creating a new report. Situated at the top right corner, there's a button labeled New Report. Go ahead and click on this button. This action will whisk you directly to the Choose Report Type window, where you'll encounter a list of available report types. Our focus today is on cases, so you'll want to locate the one labeled Cases. You can quickly find it by using the search bar included within this window. Upon selecting Cases, click on the Start Report button to move forward. Now comes the task of naming your report. This step is more crucial than it might seem at first glance. A well-chosen name allows you to identify your report easily, particularly if you manage numerous reports across different data subjects. Aim for a descriptive name that gives a clear indication of the report's content or its intended purpose. With your report now aptly named, let's progress to customizing it according to your needs. Customization involves setting parameters and selecting specific data points for your case report. First, click on the Filters panel. This is where you'll refine your data by setting parameters such as status, date range, and other criteria that are pertinent to your objectives. These filters allow you to zero in on the most crucial data while eliminating distractions from unrelated information. After setting your filters, the next stop on our customization journey is the outline. You'll find an option to click here for adding or removing columns as necessary. It's crucial to consider which data fields hold the most significance for your analysis or presentation. Common selections often include data fields like case number, subject, status, priority, and other fields that align with your goals. Selecting the right columns is key to enhancing the clarity and usefulness of your report. Finally, once you're satisfied with how you've tailored the report, you have two options. Click Save to keep the report for future reference, or click Run if you want to immediately view the results of your effort. Saving provides the flexibility of revisiting and updating the report as needed, while running it offers instantaneous insights. And there you have it. You've successfully crafted a tailored case report in Salesforce that's now primed to deliver valuable insights into your customer cases. Thank you for tuning in today, and don't forget to check out our other tutorials for more handy Salesforce tips and tricks.